We're adding a late 90s Topps card to the video collection today. Topps Chrome specifically. This is 97-98 Topps Chrome. It's an insert set called Season's Best. This is number 5, Damon Stoudamire. And there's actually subsets in this small insert set. This is the Pressure Points subset. First 5 cards. We're also looking at it because he's turning green. A lot of these chromium cards have this issue, this phenomenon, where they turn green. We've never looked at something turning green this late. This is 97-98. If you look at any of my 95-96 finest videos, you'll see a lot of those cards, the Damon Stoudamire rookie card there too, turning green at various levels. But I thought it was important to show everybody, even something as late as 97-98, we have to worry about them turning green still. It's a shame. Nice cards. This is the second year in a row for Topps Chrome. In Topps Chrome, what it was, Topps took their regular Topps cards, made chromium versions of them, and that was Topps Chrome. So, yeah, second year in a row. Now, this year, 97-98, some of the insert sets from that regular Topps, they made chromium versions of those as well. And that included these Season's Best insert cards. It was a 30-card set. There were 25 veterans, and how they chose them, they were very dominant in particular stats. Then there were 5 rookies as well. But here's a little bit of trivia for you. That 30-card set for Topps Chrome, the chromium version of these Season's Best, for some reason, Topps forgot to make a chrome version of number 8, the Latrell Sprewell card. So do make note that the chrome set for these Season's Best is only 29 cards in size because of that oversight. Now, within these 30 cards, or 29 if we're talking about the Topps Chrome, there's 6 different subsets. So they were going with 5 players a subset. First are these pressure points. Those are your point guards. And of course, that's where this number 5 Damon Stoudamire is from. But there's also key masters, power core, shooting stars, front court, finesse, and hot shots. Now, the fact that chrome is basically like a big parallel of the regular Topps cards, and chrome has its own parallel, the refractors, of course. When you're talking about these insert cards, it makes value and rarity a bit ambiguous. So the regular 97-98 Topps Season's Best, those were 1 in 16 packs. Now, when you go to these Chrome Season's Best cards, they're 1 in 8 packs. So actually, the regular ones, in terms of odds, they're the ones that are a bit harder to come by. Now, there's not too much value difference between the two. But what I'm trying to say is don't automatically assume for the insert cards that the chrome versions are automatically the more valuable ones. In this case, it probably comes down to market availability at the particular moment that you're buying or selling. Another difference, the regular Season's Best insert cards, they were printed on what the company called prismatic foil board. In other words, they had this sparkle and shine and a lot of light. So these chrome versions, they lack that sparkle and the light flying around everywhere. They're actually a bit more minimal and to the point. So it's a big difference in appearance, and depending on your personal preference, you might like one over the other. Now, the Topps Chrome Season's Best refractors, those are 1 in 24 packs. They're the most valuable. That's obvious. But back to this primary issue of the cards turning green. As I said, we've seen this a lot on the channel. We were looking at a 93-94 finest Abdul Rauf card that was green. And if you're really interested, hunt down that video, because I have a link in that video where it shows packs being opened and the cards are already green when you're pulling them from the packs. So that's interesting to see. And as I said at the beginning of the video, we have a variety of 95, 96 finest cards that are turning green. You can see those. But it's just so unfortunate. We have to address it again. This is 97, 98 chrome. And we're just not out of the woods yet with these cards turning green. It's a shame. Now, you have to realize Topps really was working hard on innovating the actual construction of cards with this chromium technology. They were filing patents for all kinds of different designs. It gave the cards this unique metallic shine. It gave them a strong reputation. But when you're trying to innovate, sometimes the effects of all this new technology, it doesn't show up till years later. So now we have what collectors are calling greening. Or if you want to be a bit funny about it, you call it hulking, like they're turning into the Hulk. And we just can't say too much conclusive about this yet. There's all kinds of stories. Collectors have reported, hey, one half of my set turned green, the other didn't turn green. They say that my cards turned green while they were in the BGS and PSA slabs. I heard another say, my cards avoided greening for like almost 20 years. Then suddenly one day, they started to turn. And there are people who swear that if you avoid humidity and light, you're not going to get the change. But there's others who say, nope, that's wrong. I'm 100% confident that the fate of all these early chromium cards is that they're going to turn green at some point in time. So, what can we do about it? What can we say for sure? I don't know. It never hurts to avoid humidity and sunlight. So why not? Be especially careful with some of these chromium cards. Really try. I mean, it can't hurt the situation. And even though many factors probably contribute, it seems to be a reaction between the ink and other materials. The company finally made changes. It seems like after 1998, the cards don't seem to be affected by this phenomenon. So this here, 97, 98, this may be the last season that we're getting these cards that are beginning to turn green. It's upsetting. They're nice cards. Wish the color would have stayed. It does affect the value in the market a little bit. But that is the primary reason we're looking at this one. So thanks for watching. I just felt it was important that although we've looked at earlier cards, I just wanted everyone to see something this late that was starting to turn. Do appreciate you watching again. Thanks. Bye-bye.